Parrish in the car with Jack Parrish. Good timing, Jack. Very nice. Where you going, man? Jack's running the camera right now. And we're talking about lots of different things, aren't we, Jack? What are we talking about today? We're talking about autism. We're talking about French fries and chocolate milk, right? Can you move the camera and put it on me, please? I would just want to see me for a second. Hey, Jack, can you move the camera and put it on me? No, not. No. I want to be able to see my picture. No. Put the camera up here, but I want to see my picture. Move the camera over so I can see my picture. It's not quite. I don't know if I'm going to hire you as my cameraman. Okay, here I am. Hey, Jack's dad. So we're talking in the car, just trying to give anyone who's watching some insight into the world of autism spectrum. I like to call them difficulties. Some people call them differences. Some people call it, are you ready for this, Jack? Some people call what you have been diagnosed with, some people call it a disorder. What do you think of that? Does that seem crazy to you? Do you feel disordered? You don't look disordered. Let me see your forehead. Look at that beautiful forehead. Looking good, man. Woo. Did you wash your hair today? Did you wash your hair today? Did you brush your teeth today? Hey, did you brush your teeth today?
No.
You didn't? Why not? Did you eat bacon today? Did you eat bacon today? And now,
feature presentation.
All right.
There are different forms of autism. And there's something that's called autism, where there's a form that's called autism where there's a kind where that people can have where they're usually nonverbal and they don't talk. And then there's a form of autism called Asperger's syndrome. There's a form that's called Rett's syndrome, and with that one, girls get that sometimes.
Oh, you know a lot about autism.
Then there's a form that's called childhood disintegrative disorder. And
Count down how many cars is that?
I've never have seen anybody with that.
Seven of cars.
But that one is that one is not a good one.
There they are.
And then there's a kind that's called a PDD NOS, pervasive developmental disorder, not otherwise specified.
Let's talk about autism. You want to talk about autism a little bit? You know what autism is? Autism is something that affects a person's brain in some way and makes it difficult for them to process information and communication stuff, and also may have an impact on behavior. So what do you think about that? Do you know much about autism at all? Do you care? What do you think about that? Can you say that word? Say that word, autism. Jack, say autism. Autism. So do you think that you have that? Do you feel different than other people? What do you think about that? You have no discussion that you want to engage in on this? Jack?
I contribute by providing a window onto this side of the autism spectrum, helping people understand what autism is and how to interact with and teach children with autism. And I also like to give hope to parents who have often just been blindsided by a diagnosis of autism and help them realize that autism is really more of a difference to be worked with, as opposed to this monolithic enemy that needs to be slain and destroyed.
I think that people with autism can do things that they're that they like to do, and they can I think that they can have fun with what they can do.
I don't really like to think of disabilities as like handicaps. I just think of them as like opportunities.
There is still fear and anxiety around that term. There's still stigma. There's still a very narrow notion of what autism refers to. There's still this image of somebody sitting and rocking and flapping in a corner when that word is used, which again, couldn't be less accurate.
Everybody within the autism community, and that includes people with autism, it includes teachers, parents, paraprofessionals, doctors, therapists, and anyone else who support people with autism. And that message is that we both need to work on understanding each other more, because in the end we're all human.
Children with autism can be happy and they can have fun. All they need is start with a little love, patience, and understanding, and they can do whatever.
He's always been just so incredibly sweet, and he's okay with it. We're more upset for him than I think he is for him.
My son's a person, and he has things to contribute, and people need to be understanding of him, and he needs to be understanding of them.
If you see a youngster acting a little bit different, instead of thinking, well, those parents let that kid run out of control, take a breath and say, I wonder what the real problem is.
Coming to video cassette.
On video cassette in 1997, I think I heard that yesterday. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Coming to video cassette in when?
In 1997.
1997.